first person, non-singular. So it is we. Male, female, and 2, 3 or more. So combine all those 6 that we had in the previous two, first person, second person, and third person, and here they're condensed into 2, nasartu and nasartu. Nasartu represents singular, whether it's male or female. Nasarna is dual or plural, feminine or masculine. So when we say we, you could mean 2, me with other person, or it could mean me and 3 or more people, all of us 3 or more. And it could also mean male or female or a combination of both. Okay, so knowing what we know, what does nasartu mean then? See, what does nasartu mean?
I help.
I help. So can a woman say I help? Yes. Does she have to say nasarti or something? Exact same thing, nasartu. And how about nasarna? What would nasarna mean? We help. And that could imply man and woman, and what else? 2 or more. 2 or 3 plus. So for say qatala, what would be this one? And for qatala, what would be this one? Qatalna. For hasiba, this one would be? Yes. Hasib. And for hasiba, this one would be? Hasibna. For karama, this one would be? Karama. 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 This form for karama.
What's the word?
It's nasartu.
What's the word here?
Karama. Kaf, ra, and karama. It's karama. It's karama. So that doesn't change. The ayn doesn't change. Kaf, ra, and but the ra has dhamma. Karama. Karamtu. What we need to understand is that the ayn, what the ayn has will never change. The ayn in this case has ka-u-na.
Oh, karuntu.
Karuntu.
I didn't hear the dhamma.
Oh, because this part can have fatha, kasra, or dhamma, which will never change. Throughout the 14 different forms, it will never change. Like in nasara, did you notice that the fatha sad didn't change? It's nasara, nasara, nasarun, all of them the sad has a fatha. Nasartu, nasarna. So when karama it has a dhamma, the same thing should happen. It should never change. So it's not karama and then karamtu. No. Karama, karuma, karumu, all the way to the end. Karumtu, karumna. So the formula is followed exactly, and nothing changes on the first letter and on the second letter. First letter, second letter. First letter, second letter. Nothing changes. Fatha, and the second one can have anything, but that will be consistent throughout. If it's a fatha, it will be fatha in all of them. Like nasara, all the way it's fatha. If it's kasra, like in alima, it's kasra all the way. Alima, alima, alimu, all the way to alim, to alim. And if it's dhamma like in karuma, it will stay with dhamma. Karumtu, karumna, karumti, karumtuma, karumtunna, and so on. This is fast.
I get a question.
Yes.
Did that target our old way have support?
In this form, yeah, whatever this is given in this, what I wrote so far, the only thing that is not, that's variable, that's not constant, is the ayn, meaning the second letter. That will have fatha, kasra, dhamma, depending on that. Everything else, whether it's a sukoon or a fatha or a kasra, will stay the same in all fi'als, in all 3 letter fi'als.
Is that in Madi only or?
Madi only. Mudari will have its own formula, but that will also be consistent. Never changes.
Okay.
Constant. So this is the only thing, the middle one, or the ain, or the second letter, however you want to recognize it, the second letter, that's what will change based on the fact. Everything else will stay the same. This sukoon will always be there. If it's nasar, nasarna, alimna, hasibna, karumna, razaqna, akalna, sharibna, kharajna, whatever you want to say, this and this will stay the same. This will change. You get how this changes with fi'al? What do I mean that, let's see if you understand this part. What do I mean by saying that this will change?
That will be consistent. That can change depending on the word, but not within the word, it's a variation of the word.
Depending on the.
Changes depending on what?
Depending on the word that you are using. So if it is, whatever, dhamma or kata, whatever the word will have, it will stay the same throughout the variation of the word.
Yeah, but how, based on what does this change?
Based on the definition of the word.
Based on the definition of the fi'l. The dictionary definition will tell you if nasara is nasara or nasara. So if you see noon, sad, ra, and we're told that this root letter, root word noon, sad, ra means to help. The possibilities are that it could be nasara, or nasira, or nasara, but only one possibility is correct. Right? It turns out nasara is not correct, nasara is not correct, nasara is the only correct one. How do we know? Dictionary. The Arabic language says that nasara is the correct one, the other two are not the correct one. Okay? So that's why this changes based on the fi'l that you're talking about. For this, if I give you noon, sad, ra, this is the root letter. You should be able to make the madi, the whole chart of the madi. Very easy because you know the formula. Except one thing that you wouldn't know. That is what the sad will have. That has sad. For that you have to go ask someone or check the dictionary or know Arabic. For everything else, if you know what we talked about today, you should be able to do it. If I give you a fi'l, let's try this one. This is the root word. I'm not going to give you the tashkil or the harakat. You should be able to come up with the whole chart. The only thing that you would not know is what the ayn will have. Everything else you should know. So ignoring whatever the ayn, assume that the ayn has a fatha, okay? Let's assume that it has a fatha. This is the only thing that you need to find. In this case, I'll give it to you. The ayn has a fatha. How about everything else? So make the first 6 for a third person. La'ana, la'ana, la'anu, la'anat, la'anat, la'anata, la'anna, la'anta, la'antuma, la'antum, la'anti, la'antuma, la'antunna, la'antum, la'anna. Okay? So we say